Yo. I'm testing this shit out. Uh, I'm changing so many things. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Will it work now, please? Why? I don't get it. What is this? Why? It's still loading. Wait. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Okay, finally. Holy shit. It took so long. Is this big enough or is this still too small? I think it might be small. 250? No. Like 33. That's my number. Sync. New overlay image URL. Properties, refresh cache. So confused. First words. Interesting. This is actually kind of sick. Like, okay. Like on this overlay, I guess what I need to do, properties like width 200, height 400. No. No. Just fucking kidding. Okay, hold on. If you're watching stream, by the way, please help me out. Like, this is annoying. What was it? 800 by 600? This. Test. So small, though. Like, how do I change the font size? Like, is it really just this again? Okay, great, dude. Like, oh, hello. That's weird. Why is there two? What design is that? Like, wait. Okay. There we go. That's a bit much. Why? That's crazy. That's actually fucking nuts. That's actually fucking nuts. Oh. Oh. Got it. Got it. Got it. Sync. Okay. 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 Interesting. Twitch shows up first. I need to do a super long one. Okay. Okay. It works. Let's fucking go. Okay. I think we're good. Unfortunately, I think I have to keep this open. Like, why? Settings. Minimize to tray. Fine. I have to keep it running. Like. Okay. Okay. We did it. We did it. I think I should change the settings. Should I just keep it there? No. Are they disappearing? They're disappearing, right? I think I already set a timer. Yeah. Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, no, we're good, dog. Okay, we're fine. I don't know why that one's there when the Twitch one's gone. That's so interesting. Oh, because minimum's at 1. So it's last message. This. Okay. Cool. I know I've been live for a minute, but let's get into the action, shall we? Definitely not you. Say hello to you. Tube. And I guess this should be here. And I can do this here. And then do this like this. It's going to be too much for sure. All right, show my OBS. I think I need to create a new scene. Or yeah, source. Source. Jesus Christ. Why is it taking 10 years to load? Hello.
The President of the United States.
What the fuck is going on here? I'm wondering what else I missed. Sorry, no, where was that guy? No, I went back far. This. What is this? He's showing a picture of someone. There's a girl on the screen. With a dog? A girl with a dog? Do you see that? Girl, dog. Shouldn't have clicked. Messed it all up, didn't I? And then what? Like this? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Whatever. He said, "Thank you, you're the best." He's trying. My sweet daughter and her dog or something. Thank you, you're the best. Just cringe. Okay. Okay. Delinquents, let's get to it, please. You can shut up now. You guys could have shut up like a minute ago, Jesus.
Speaker Johnson,
Or
Vice
never clapped.
President Vance, the First Lady of the United States. Congress, thank you very much.
Oh, I just want to fast forward it. I hate it.
United States
I hate it.
Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
Back to being a shithole.
Six weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era.
Dude, you're taking us back to the fucking Bronze Age, dude. You're fucking speed running, going backwards in time. You're trying to time travel. This isn't how you do it. This is the wrong place to do it.
In the history of our country, we have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished.
If you mean by accomplished, if you mean speed run us to the fucking Bronze Age, you're doing it. You're on the way.
In 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started.
I know. It sucks.
Thank you. I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than.
If by American dream you mean your deluded, uneducated, fucked up dream, your inability to learn anything, your inability to actually take into account reality at its face, yeah, that version of your fucked up dream, yeah, then you are correct. But no, like, who the fuck is this clown? Why did you vote for this clown? If you voted for this absolute buffoon, like, I despise the ignorance. I despise it. I can't.
Ever before. Is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again.
I fucking hope this type of comeback never happens again. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Never been anything like it.
For a fucking reason. Obviously, like, the subtext of what I'm saying is way more important than, like, what I'm actually saying, and if you don't get that, just whatever. I shouldn't have to explain that.
The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades.
A mandate? Please. If you think that people were educated enough to know what they were voting for, try again. Every fucking conservative that ever talks about this person talks about them as if they've only seen pictures of him and seen headlines, because that's all the fucking research that they do. Like, at all. It's so stupid.
We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes.
The general public is so uninformed. It's so uninformed. That's the problem. It's ignorance. Here's the thing. I was talking to my girlfriend earlier about this. And, like, the unfortunate reality of the state of things has come to this point because we want to be willfully ignorant. We want to be happy. That's not necessarily a immoral desire. But what is immoral is having a certain level of ignorance and pretending as if you actually understand. Saying whatever you think. Just, it's so easy to tell that, like, oh, you haven't thought this through, like, at all. So please stop pretending like you have. Like, please.
One county. We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
By big numbers. What?
By big numbers and won counties in our country. By big numbers.
Wait. Was this booed?
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
So. Okay. I'm assuming this is left, this is right. I'm assuming... Yeah.
And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525, on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
Well, I've got something for you too, little D. Okay. Yeah, you won. But you won because, unfortunately, people that are too uneducated, people who don't understand how the world works, just like you, are too many. The grand populace is so uneducated because the level of knowledge that there is to consume in order to understand things to a, like, from what I think is an acceptable degree, takes so much more time, and people just don't have the time. People just don't tune in because they're trying to form their own little lives. And there's nothing wrong with it, but we have to accept the facts, right? We can't, I'm not judging necessarily that, like, your intentions are bad. Most people's intentions are good, but they have negative consequences if you're not doing enough. Like, I'm willing to bet like 50% of Trump voters don't know shit about this dude. Like, at all. Like, nothing. At the very least. Like, nothing of substance. Nothing of, like, conversation. Nothing of debate. Nothing.
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record.
He's just lying.
27-point swing, the most ever.
He's just lying. He's just lying because he's using a different metric. What was it like? Is the country going in the right direction? Poll. About half, Ipsos poll, about half say the country generally is off on the wrong track. Real Clear says holy shit, dude. You are down so bad. How? How? No fucking shot, dude.
Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded.
Mr. President.
A 41-point jump.
Mr. President.
For Republican. Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded.
Mr. President.
A 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning. Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
We have to protest this more. Like, we can't, like... We can't sit idly by. We can't just let them do what they want. We have to show that this is unacceptable. We can't just be silent anymore. This is why I'm streaming this, is because, like, we can't just pretend like everything's fine anymore.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing joint. Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber. Go. Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Thank you. Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400.
He's just gonna continue. He's just gonna keep rambling. He's just gonna keep rambling. Go to bed, Grandpa, please. Honestly, your brain doesn't function. Time for sleep, dude. Like, you don't.
Executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
I know. I'm so mad. I'm so butthurt. Like, honestly, I had so much more faith in the entire system. I was also young.
In
I
fact,
didn't
it has
know.
been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency,
No shit. No shit.
is the most
You're not intelligent. You're not an intelligent person.
successful in the history of our nation. By many. And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? I don't
All I can do is smile because it's like, how do you take a clown seriously? You know, like, how do you talk to somebody who is obviously delusional, who might have like mental health issues, right? Like, you're so retarded, you're so uneducated that you say things that are blatantly untrue. Like, how do you even confront that type of person, right? Like, you gotta treat them like a child because they act like a child. They just, like, how? Like, how?
know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our
Bro is aging backwards. Bro is stupid.
southern border. And the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border. And I deployed.
Wow, what a good use of funds for all of that fentanyl, right? That is totally coming over, right? And it was so ineffective that now you basically have to, for your own reputation's sake, do tariffs. You have to levy 25% tariffs on our allies for them to do something so that you can prove, oh, the border was a problem. It's all just like a scheme for you. It's all just public for you. There's no substance behind your actions. There's no data behind your actions. There's nothing. Why? Why?
The U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what
Invasion?
a job they've done. As
What
a result,
invasion? We had a bill that you struck down. You clearly don't give a shit about the invasion.
illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
Yes, we have people crossing the border. Everybody knows that. Like, everybody knows that people are seeking asylum, which you don't even understand what that means. Like, you have no concept of, like, the actual situation. Yes, people are crossing the border. But you think that seeking asylum means that it's people who are released from insane asylums that are coming to, like, invade and attack us like fucking aliens or some shit. Because you think, unironically, Donald Trump, you think that, like, aliens, the term for, like, people from other countries mean, like, actual aliens because you're xenophobic. It's obvious.
They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American.
Wouldn't you want to consider for, like, one moment as well? Like, wouldn't you think that the reason why we have people crossing the border might be, like, important to consider just for a moment, right? Like, in general, America was this place next door to this other place. We can dumb it down for you. I know you need that in order to understand. We have an amazing country that prides itself on inclusiveness, that prides itself on its economy, that prides itself on its security, its freedom, its constitution. We have this great place that is supposedly like the best place on earth, right? We Americans treat it like that, or we used to, right? No shit, people would want to go to that place, especially if their home wasn't that place for any reason. Like, and then you start adding on like drug cartels, living situations, relationships, all of the things that somebody could be struggling with and trying to run from. Not everybody has a bad reason, but everybody has a reason, right? And so some of these people should be legal migrants. And some of these illegal migrants need help, probably, right? They need help. At the very least, they probably need help. Obviously, we might not be able to help them. Maybe we don't have the funding. Maybe we don't have the proper like structure of government to make that happen. But isn't that something that we should think about, though? Like, why do you not have a cohesive vision for the country? Like, your vision for the country is, fuck you. I want to do whatever I want to do. I want to have an oligarchy around me that supports me so that nobody can stop me because I have the richest people in the world defending me by force, just because you have the power, just because you're the president, and you have the immunity for official acts. So anything you do as a president, you are just immune from. That is the only reason why people bend the knee to you. They do not respect you. Nobody respects you. Nobody cares personally about you. It's all business. Nobody loves you. Not even like I hear that there was like a not like a gag order, but like a request or something by like Trump's lawyers to his own wife to stay quiet while he was running for the presidency, and like she wants to divorce him. I heard that from somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
In history, there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums, were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my fifth such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that...
Okay, hold up. Hey, babe. She had her headphones in. They're really good noise canceling headphones. Just like me. I honestly couldn't hear her if she said something from the other room. It's all good. Thank you. All right, it works. So I combine chats, and you should be able to see it here. Yes, nothing headphones. You see it right here? Like, yeah, there's those in the way, but like, you know, is that cool or what? Do you like this? Wait, do you see the chat though? Yeah. Do you think it's a good enough size? Do I need to make the font bigger? Like if you're watching in full screen, like watch in full screen. And then like chat or something. And then full screen. Like, or I can just do this actually. Like I can just chat. Cause I'm on both YouTube and Twitch. Bigger. Overlay to what, like 30? Just watch the stream. I didn't change it yet. Okay, there. On stream now. Good. I don't want this. I need this clear though. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, let's go.
They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American history, there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members.
Dude, it's like here's like an easy way for you to go about learning about politics, okay? Like follow this rule set and just see how far it takes you. Everything Trump says is a lie. More often than not, every fucking thing he says is a lie.
And people from mental institutions and insane asylums were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my
Yeah, you just admitted it live on air, what I said.
fifth such speech to Congress.
It's not the first time either. Like, I'm not that smart. I just learn, you know? Like, I'm smart in many ways, but I'm not like a fucking psychic. I just pay attention and learn. Like, it's not that hard.
And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy.
Because you're saying the wrong shit? Oh, there are plenty of things you could say, but you wouldn't say them. That's the problem.
To make
because of your character, because of your incompetence, because of your stupidity, because of your unworthiness to be in this position. You are unworthy to them. Don't you? Doesn't that hurt your soul a little bit? Wouldn't you rather be like actually loved rather than fake loved? Like why are you even? I don't get it.
them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do.
Say why. You know why. Come on. I mean, you have all the information to figure out why. You just Surely, like you would much rather be like loved by everybody. You would rather actually fucking be George Washington, you know? Like the way that he's remembered. The reason why why you're telling people that you're better than George Washington isn't because you actually are. It's because that's who you want to be. That's who you would prefer, right? Like you would rather be loved by everybody, but you don't deserve everybody's love and you don't get everyone's love because you fucking suck. Just straight up, you suck. It's that simple.
I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history.
You could figure out the cure to wipe out entire nations. Yeah, no shit, we wouldn't like you even if you did that part. If you found a cure to like cancer, everybody would like that happened. They wouldn't like that you have been who you are. Like, people are capable of liking things about people, but it's the person's actions that determine what is liked about them. You just haven't taken any actions that make you very liked by the intelligent party, by the informed party.
Or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
Yeah, like, okay, hold on. Like, he is acknowledging that he sucks because he hasn't won the approval. Like, he thinks he's owning the libs here. The only thing he's revealing is how unaccepted he is. Like, this is an insult to your perspective, not a compliment. Like, they're protesting you on purpose.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make...
Like, I could have written the fucking script for this, dude. Like, your insecurity is projected, like, so clearly. Like, your weakness, your incompetence rules you. Like, I have this one fucking hair tuft that's, like, so unruly. And it's bothering me. Anyway.
America great again.
I need water. I need fucking water. Okay.
Every day, my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Oh boy. You're going to be responsible. You're going to be responsible for the downfall of America. That is what is going to happen. There is no way, by the logic of how tariffs work, that this doesn't end badly. Your approval rating, everything you think you have, every trend, every friend will turn on you. This is the downfall of America, and you are responsible.
I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars.
We were making good decisions for the future, which you are incapable of doing.
That other countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization. And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council. We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making...
Who's that guy?
America-
Hold on. Ba-da-da-da.
country
Dude, fuck. I keep doing that. My bad. Fuck. Why does it do this? The size is like... It's like locked when I have it on the other thing. Like what? Okay.
far less safe.
Who's this guy?
We ended all of Biden's...
Can he not stand? Like, this guy's looking at him. He's like, huh? He's like, what? Can you not stand up? These old senile folks are everywhere. Everyone seems so like unsatisfied. Like this guy, he's fucking smiling. He's fucking stupid. Like, is he looking at her? Or is she looking at him and he's looking at him? Or is she looking like over here? Like that way. I'm reading into this way too much. I understand. But like who is this back here?
environmental restrictions...
Like think for just a second. Just like a second. Just bear with me, okay? I promise I have a point here. Look.
Council.
She's on her phone.
We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions.
Like, they're clapping because they have to. It's like a Stockholm syndrome. Like,
Restrictions that were making our country far less safe.
some of them are just like, yeah, you know, because they don't fucking know anything. But
And totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
okay, Grandpa, how much longer are you gonna just ramble? The whole time, probably. This is a congressional address? Like, goddamn. Like,
To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term. And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job. And we have ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out? Not too good. Not too good. And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back. And won counties in our country. I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the. Every day my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs.
104.54. But honestly, like,
UN Human
we'll
Rights
just rewind. I got distracted. I have ADHD. Leave me alone.
Council.
Actually, no. You should come to my stream and chat. Actually, that'd be cool.
We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
There's a couple things that I predict with this individually. Like, you're gonna have fuck. Like, not everybody has to like electric vehicles, but like gas vehicles, like, they should stay either as like luxury only and like super clean, or like we should just make electric vehicles that like everybody loves. Like one or the other, right? No? Like, isn't that a problem that capitalism should be able to fix, right? Isn't that the whole point of capitalism? Is to like implement these ideas to fill in niches of a market?
To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term.
In any system, if you guys have ever played like video games or you've ever organized like anything in your life, like ever, like not a high bar to cross, if you arbitrarily set a certain number to something, it is going to incentivize that you have to fit the criteria, even if it isn't justified, just to get something done. Incentivizing people to have bad intentions, to make exceptions where you shouldn't. You're not analyzing each individual component well enough to actually make a decision like that, right? Like, that's not like what the fuck?
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before.
You unnecessarily removed them.
We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job.
This is what a tyrant does. Okay, this is not words of somebody who knows how to govern. This is somebody who says bend the knee or I slap you. This is a toxic parent. This is a toxic relationship that you have with people. You're not beloved. You rule by fear. Like, this is simply like monarchy, king, force. This is just fascism. It's just fascism. It's so fucking obvious. Everybody fucking knows. You and your oligarchy. Like, it's over. It's fucking Jover. You're a king. You're not a president. You're not my fucking president. And I don't worship you either. And you're not my king. Fuck you.
And we have ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me.
There's legal basis for it. And the legal basis is justified, which it was. And you have committed crimes.
How did that work out? Not too.
I know. Yeah, you're right. You are poking the bear a little bit because it hurts that somebody guilty. It hurts that somebody evil gets away with doing evil things. No shit, we care about that.
Not too good. And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
It's more censored than ever. All of the free speech. Really? Like, do I even have to bring up Twitter? Is it not self-evident that there is a man with special interests, political leanings in mind, in control of a platform in which he can tell his software engineers to tweak the code in his favor to make him artificially more liked, to make you artificially more liked, more promoted on a platform? Really? Like, consideration is not a word in your vocabulary. You're just a selfish pig who does whatever the fuck you want. Why should we like you? We have no reason to like you. You're an unlikable.
In English, the official language of the United States of America. I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. And likewise, I renamed, for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again. Beautiful Alaska. We love Alaska. We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the